In the summer of 1988, I was enjoying a relaxing vacation at the beach with my parents when an early morning phone call informed us that my brother had been injured back home in Charlotte. The night before, Larry had severed his spinal cord in a diving accident and was hospitalized in critical condition. He would undergo months of grueling rehabilitation adjusting to life as a quadriplegic before returning home. And it was then, at age 15, that I first entered into healthcare, serving as my brother's personal care assistant. You might say that a seed was planted in my heart that year as I discovered a love for medical science and caring for people. This seed began to germinate when my life was changed in 1995 and a sense of calling began to take shape in my heart. I attended college with a major in biology and had seriously considered graduate-level medical training immediately after graduation, but I also had a strong desire to further mature in character and life experience. So I decided instead to start my career with an international college ministry that I had been involved with. I believed that the time spent with this organization, though not directly related to healthcare, would make me a more effective practitioner in the years to come. During the next 10 years, I experienced tremendous personal growth, started a wonderful family, and had the opportunity to see the world. I also began learning more about the physician assistant profession, and I wondered if this might be the field where I would end up one day. In 2008, 20 years after my first healthcare job with Larry, and the inaugural year of this university's PA program, the seed in my heart broke through the surface as I finally sensed a call to enter full-time into healthcare. I became an EMT with Medic in Mecklenburg County and confirmed firsthand how much I truly enjoy being able to care for people in a clinical setting. I also continued to investigate the PA profession and became convinced that this was the vocation that I was made for. PAs are trained to do more than clinically treat injuries and illnesses. They're trained to care for people. People who trust us, the healthcare practitioners, to serve them both clinically and compassionately. This is what I've become personally passionate about, and as I researched various PA programs in the Southeast, Wingate's Department of Physician Assistant Studies stood out as one that seeks to instill these values in its students. We took an oath of service at the beginning of our school year last fall. One of the statements in that oath captures the essence of why Wingate is where I and many others have chose to receive our training. It reads, "I will strive to become the most competent, compassionate, and comprehensive instrument for God's use that I can be in providing care for others." This is the essence of holistic healthcare, utilizing the head, competence, the heart, compassion, and the hand, comprehensiveness, to provide care for our patients. And it is here that this sapling of clinician is getting an opportunity to grow into a fruit-bearing tree. And it is in this sort of quality healthcare that you are investing so generously and I believe so wisely. I share my story briefly as a single example of the life-shaping stories that have led more than 90 students to this program in particular. And it's only the beginning. Mr. and Mrs. Harris, your particular investment in this PA program and students like me is going to impact countless people in the years to come. People who will benefit from the fruit of our lives and from the fruit of this training that you have made possible. I sincerely hope that we can make you proud. On behalf of all the PA students, thank you to you, to Mr. and Mrs. Levine, and to all of the generous donors for giving us this amazing opportunity.